Welcome back everyone to the Index and Gold update for this week. We're going to be going through some closes for this week, which we've got some returns on. Overall, we're doing quite well, except for China and gold prices, and we'll look at those later on in the video. As always, please click on the like and subscription buttons to get any further updates during the ongoing videos. And this is where we keep all our playlists for the share price reviews, but also for the indices, and also for the strategies we're applying. And in those strategies, we're looking at the simple trading strategy, the average down process, even money management ideas. And you may want to just pause here on the video to further understand what each of the charts represents, and I'll basically go through that. So basically, looking at the ASX 200 first off, the top chart here represents the profitability. This shows the number of contracts open at any of the open positions. So you can see there currently during this week, we've got 5 positions open there. This is the price chart. This is our calculates our average return and when we should get in and out of the trade. This is the CCI 100. So when it breaks above the 0 line, we enter the trade. And this indicator down here shows just a spike where each of those goes above 0. Just makes it a bit more visibly noticeable. So that's basically what this represents. So you may want to pause that and just better understand the charts as we go through these. So let's get stuck straight into it for the ASX 200. And again, each of these vertical bars represents a week. So this is the previous week just passed, and the last week, and so on. So as you can see here, we entered the trade at the end of the last week. It went down for a while, and we're still in a trade at the moment. So we haven't closed out yet, but we're coming close to break-even point. So there was a surge mid-week, as you can see there. Next, we look at the US market. Similarly, there was an early decline start of the week. We closed out from the previous trade there with a small profit from after we opened a position back here. We held it for probably a few days, and then we closed out there with a small profit. Again, you can see there the profitability there. The close was 25.57, and again, we're using a baseline of 100,000. So 25.57 was the end result, and we started at 24.20, so about $100 worth in profit or returns made there at that close. We re-entered there on Tuesday. Now the market dipped, recovered, and it's been going sideways since. It's closed just above the break-even point of our open, and we're still in a trade on that one. Next we look at Germany. Now similarly, we closed out after holding it for about a week and a half. You can see there the open back here about 2 weeks ago, midweek. All of last week the position was held going sideways. It surged upwards and it closed out on Monday. The price declined, and according to our indicator here, it says buy more. We weren't holding it at the time, so we bought another 5 contracts on Thursday, and we're currently up slightly on our return on that one. So you can see there the close on Friday or Saturday morning was 11,150, and we opened up with a profitability of 10,884. But we're still in that trade, hasn't closed out yet. The FTSE, the English market, similarly that was held or opened up early last week. It closed out on Monday this week. It declined. We weren't entering the trade yet. The CCI 100 closed above 0. We entered the trade there, and we're still in a trade. So far so good. We'll keep an eye on that one. Next we look at China. Now this has been held for some weeks now, about 9 weeks. It opened up back here at that high there. It's been dropping off over those weeks. It's stabilized here a bit. It's dropped off again, hit that major support line there, and it's bounced back up. So it may just do what it's done here and return back to these levels, or it may return up higher. But as you can see here, according to our strategy, it's entered 1, 2, 3 lots of contracts, and we've currently got 15 positions open. So we're entering 5 positions on each entry. So that's our average down process. So we've got 15 contracts open so far. We're still below a $100,000 baseline. So it's looking good so far this week. See what it does in the next few days, whether it needs to break this resistance line up here to continue upwards. You can see there's a pretty strong resistance there. Lastly, let's look at spot gold. Very similar to the Chinese chart. It was stable over the weeks. It's risen up above this resistance line, but it's come back down to it. So it's actually bouncing on and off this resistance line. Very similar to the China chart though. It's opened up back at this level here, and it's opened up 3 contracts, 5 lots of contracts. So it's opening and currently holding 15 contracts at the moment. It has broken above our 100,000 baseline. We started off at 779 in terms of profitability back there, and it's currently sitting at 498. So it is moving in the right direction. It needs to clear that resistance line there. Then looking at our profitability over the 5-month period. Remember, when we're looking at these charts, we're looking at the each of these goes back about 5 months. So it's a snapshot. So as we progress each week, we lose a week here. So we're looking at a snapshot of data and a snapshot of profitability and positions held. So it's not a cumulative total over the 5+ months. It's actually a snapshot each 5-month period, each week. So here you can see here we've got the profitability to buy and sell for 36.46 for the ASX 200 with a maximum drawdown of 15.96, and that works. The profitability works out to about 7.29 on average a week. So that's basically that divided by 5 over a 5-month period. So we've done roughly about 31.41 per month, or 15.703 for the 5-month period. As you can see there, China's still in a negative with a drawdown of 7.068. And these drawdowns, as a reminder, how you read that, it's basically looking at what the biggest profitability drop has been. So in this case for gold, it's gone from that level there down to that lowest level there. Now that equates roughly for gold, we're looking at the gold chart here, roughly to $562. That's how you read that. Okay, that was this week's indices review, including the China market and gold. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and we'll speak to you guys in next week's review. Thank you.